up, human folk? It's your boy Jazz in the house. Now, I understand y'all have some questions for me. So, shoot 'em off, homies. I'm here to answer as much as I can. Earth person Arun asks, how did it feel getting ripped in two? What do you mean, Aaron boy? Is that like human code for something? If someone wants a piece of me, they gonna get it. Sheriff Osusoart asks, what's crackin', lil bitches? Well, I'll tell you what's crackin'. Some Deceptipunks jaw when I'm done with them. That, and the fact that you humans have got the sickest audio waves in the universe. This Linkin Park or whatever. That stuff's crazy, yo. My man Adikai asks, what do you think about the current era in hip-hop? Well, let me think. I like New York drill, you know? Oh, and Kanye. That dude's cool. Just miss me with that TikTok rap stuff, though. Not my jam. Ours in 2022 asks, why did you fight Megatron alone when you knew you were gonna die? Well, little Earth homie, fate rarely calls upon us at a moment of our choosing. That's what it means to be a hero. Besides, I'm Optimus's first lieutenant. It's kind of my job. Safis 21 asks, will Jazz be in another Transformers Rise of the Beast movie? Let me tell you something about your favorite Autobot, Jazz. Jazz don't like no cheetahs. Jazz don't like no rhinos, and he especially don't like no gorillas, okay? I'm sticking to slick-looking cars, thank you. Broformers asks, would you say that you are a proper African-American representative on Cybertron? African-American? That's some Earth thing, right? Like y'all call each other different things based on your origin coordinates? Cute. We don't, I'm not sure we have Africa on Cybertron. So like, yeah. But I'll let you in on a little secret. I cannot, for the spark of me, tell you guys apart. Y'all humans look the same to me. E2 Jackson asks, what's your favorite weapons when you're in a battle with the Decepticons? I love myself a good shield-mounted machine gun. That stuff's great in a battle. But my absolute favorite weapon is something called a transformation cog. They're very rare. But if you can find one, you can turn it into any weapon you can think of. It's borderline black magic, I tell you. Triggered all the time asks, would you rather have dinner with Starscream or go on a cruise with Megatron? You Earth homies ask the strangest questions, I tell you. Well, seeing as I don't like both those dudes, I'd rather bust up both of their sorry asses and go on a cruise myself. Ain't no Decepticon gonna ruin my vacation on Earth. TF Collector 217 asks, when will 3-0 make you a figure? 3-0, huh? Let me quickly search the World Wide Web for that. I'm not liking what I'm finding on here. Are you telling me that y'all have thousands of tiny plastic figurines of me in little box containers that you then distribute across the planet for everyone to collect? That's messed up, yo. Devil Yahir asks, how much did you like the Earth on your first day? Greetings, my fellow sentient being. Well, my first day on Earth, I was kind of on a mission. I didn't really get a chance to explore the planet. But y'all have some cool-ass vehicles here. Ibrahim.Disu asks, when Optimus is not around, would you say Ultra Magnus fulfills his duty as the second-in-command properly? Well, Earth person, Ultra Magnus was KIA a long time ago, much before my time, so I've never really, met him. But he was allegedly killed behind enemy lines gathering intel during the war of, actually, I think that's classified intel. Never mind. Zilla Universe asks, who is your favorite Autobot to hang out with? Oh, man! I mean, there's my boy Bumblebee. He's a pretty cool guy, but he doesn't do much talking anymore, so it can be a little awkward. But I did have what you Earthlings call a best friend back on Cybertron. His name was Hotshot, and he was the fastest bot of us all. Man, he had some style. I hope wherever he is, he's doing fine. Ellis.King5 asks, have you ever met my boy Grimlock? Your boy Grimlock? Are you kidding me? How would you Earthlings know one of the great knights of Cybertron? Unfortunately, I've never got the chance to meet him. Knights like Grimlock and the other Dinobots were extremely powerful warriors, so they had high bounties on their heads. Him and the other Dinobots went into hiding a while back. Hope they're still out there somewhere. Seeker Thundercracker asks, who would you rather go on a mission with? Arcee, Chromia, or Elita 1? Well, the triplets never really go on missions alone. They're always working together. But I personally think RC is a bit more hot-headed of the three, so Chromia or Elita 1 might be my choice. Ramdeen Studios asks, thoughts on Mirage stealing your alt mode? Mirage did what now? That guy, I tell you, he is just all over the place. Back on Cybertron, he'd turn into any random thing he'd find. Nearly got his whole squad killed once. How he ended up on Optimus's team is beyond me. It's Pranav. What was the last thing you saw on Cybertron? Cybertron was but a barren wasteland by the time we Autobots deserted it. We had no other choice but to seek out other planets to take refuge in. The last thing I remember seeing on Cybertron was an Autobot soldier getting captured by some Seekers. Not fun. Hope he managed to escape. Lil Muno says, it's not a question, but you're one of my favorites. Aw, well thanks, Little Earth homie. Earth is one of my favorite places to kick it, and I've now learned there is more to y'all than meets the eye. Maybe Brock 3 asks, explain your fingers. My fingers? What about them? You don't like them? Hey, you Earth people got some weird fingers too, you know. Mine are actually magnetronic claws, you know. I can pull any sort of magnetic object right to my hands. Super handy in the right situation. Lil Da Vinci asks, describe robot heaven. Well, Lil Da Vinci, we robots don't got no heaven. We're just melted down and rebuilt. It's a sort of cycle. Think of it this way. You can never be truly destroyed. You can only transform. Clam Toto asks, hey Jazz, what are your thoughts on Skids and Mudflap? Haha, those guys are funny as heck. I mean, I can see why some bots get annoyed by them, but they've always left me laughing. Just don't maybe bring them along on any important missions, though. Cybertronian Warrior asks, what were you doing on Cybertron before the war? Well, I can't really think back to a time before the war, honestly. It's just been going on for that long. I do remember being part of the first Mechanical Alliance. That was towards the beginning of the war. We were a small group of mechanical engineers dedicated to making our vehicle modes go faster. It was me, Hot Rod, Bumblebee, and Hot Shot. Man, those were the days. JVOPTC asks, what are your thoughts on each of your fellow Autobots like Prime, Bee, Ironhide, and Ratchet? Okay, here we go. Bumblebee is a great friend. He's got your back no matter what. Ironhide is a total warhead. He's always going in guns blazing. You do not want to get on his bad side. Ratchet. Ratchet is our chief medical officer. Always has been. He was directly responsible for saving thousands of Autobot sparks during the war. He's a legend. And last but not least, Optimus Prime. There ain't a leader like him in the galaxy. It's truly an honor to fight beside him. And if it weren't for him, none of us would have made it out of Cybertron alive. Prime is one bot you can give your spark for. All right, homies, I'm gonna tell you what. It's time for me to get back to kicking some Decepticon butt. Thanks for all your questions, yo. Catch you later.